Alright, so whenever I want to tell a more consistent story, I start to use storyboards. You can get consistent visuals without it, but you're kind of just leaving things a chance at that point. Storyboarding makes the process smoother, more intentional, and more controlled. The way I personally create my storyboards is I use ChatGPT and Nanobanana, and it's kind of the perfect combination to construct and design and develop the stories that I want. So I'm going to show you an example first of a piece that I've used storyboards on. I use it on a number of pieces, but this one's a good example of how you can use multiple storyboards in order to create one final piece. So the first thing that we're gonna need is we're gonna need an idea, right? So now you can go crazy with storyboards. You could do 3 panels, you could do 9 panels, you could do a 20 panel one. But I personally like to start off with 9 panels, especially when learning, because it keeps the structure very tight and consistent. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into ChatGPT and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna start a new chat and I'm gonna say something like this. Make me a 9-panel storyboard for Nanobanana of my character standing in the middle of a desert with an all-black G-Wagon. I want dynamic angles, different focal lengths, drone shots, details, preserve my character's facial features, and have it be high quality, 8K, red camera quality. Alright, so I put these kind of like rules inside of my prompt whenever I start, so that way it always knows that it's gonna be a high quality shot, it knows what kind of car I want, it knows that I automatically want to preserve my character in the master prompt. So I put these rules to start it off. And then, from there you can add whatever you want. You could say establishing shots, you could say you want FPV shots, you could say you want drone shots, as you can see. You could say what time of day, you could say color tone, mood, if it's raining, snowing. So you have the complete control over your entire scene with this storyboard. So after that, it'll spit out this massive prompt for us, and we get a master Nanobanana prompt for the storyboard. So we have 2 options. We can either just copy and paste it and see what we get, or you can read through it and refine it. Right now we're just going to copy and paste it and see what we get. So once everything loads, and it takes a minute, but once everything loads and we are able to see our options, if we like it, we can move forward to the next step. But if not, we're going to refine it. Me personally, what I like to do is I like to look at it, refine it, and then add some other shots. Like I would like to add a shot of me drifting the car. So I'm going to go ahead and ask ChatGPT to replace some shots and add that in. So you'll see a lot. I use ChatGPT to have conversations. It's a process. So yeah, once everything's loaded and we are satisfied with our output, we turn to our extraction sequence. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we have the panel, the storyboard, and our character reference image right next to each other. And then from there, we are going to type this in, either something simple like extract panel 1 or extract panel 2, or I asked ChatGPT to write me a prompt, an extraction prompt for that specific storyboard. So that way it locks in everything, elements, and that's kind of a better way to make sure that it doesn't just extract random scenes or random frames. Okay, so this extraction process takes a little bit of time. So once we have our global rules pasted in our section, we're going to go ahead and start selecting each panel. So we're going to copy panel 1, and then we're going to paste that in. So before we do that, I'd like to say go to unlimited, change the resolution to 2K, and then from there we are going to hit generate. And the reason why I say unlimited is because we're going to be rendering a lot of panels, and you want to make sure that you save your credits. Okay, so then the next thing that we are about to do is we are just going to let it run through and do every single panel 1 through 8. You can render 8 at a time, so that way you can be efficient with your timing, and just rinse and repeat that process. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So once all panels are extracted, now you have character consistency, now you have consistent environment, consistent lighting, a full visual story. You're ready to animate, you're ready to sequence, and then you're ready to post. And yeah, it doesn't feel random, it feels consistent, it's cohesive, and it allows you to pre-plan before you spend so much time developing scenes that don't fit. So yeah, I hope this helped a lot.